The Middle East is on edge. When Iran and Israel clash, oil markets panic, and your gas prices can skyrocket overnight. Every escalation sends shockwaves through the global economy, hitting your wallet, your investments, and your travel plans. This isn't just about distant politics, it's about your daily life. Iran controls a key oil choke point and knows how to use it. When missiles fly, markets get spooked, and oil prices can surge. The global economy runs on oil. When supply is threatened, prices don't just rise, they explode. We're not talking pennies, we're talking price shocks that can trigger recessions. The market hates uncertainty, and right now, there's plenty of it. You can ignore it or you can get smart and prepare. In chaos, fortunes are made, if you know what to do. Let's break down what's happening, why it matters, and how you can turn risk into opportunity. The Strait of Hormuz is the world's oil superhighway, just 21 miles wide, but it carries a fifth of global oil. Iran sits on one side, and if they close or disrupt this choke point, oil shipments from Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, and Iraq grind to a halt. There's no backup plan. If the strait closes, millions of barrels vanish from the market instantly. Even minor disruptions, mines, accidents, or military drills can send insurance costs soaring and halt tanker traffic. The result? Oil prices spike, and the global economy shudders. This is the nightmare scenario energy leaders fear most. A closure here isn't just a supply issue, it's a potential trigger for global recession. Every airline, factory, and trucking company would feel the pain. That's why every flare-up between Iran and Israel makes markets so nervous. The risk is real, and the consequences are massive. This isn't a drill, it's the single biggest threat to oil markets today. History is clear. When the Middle East erupts, oil prices soar. In 1973, the Yom Kippur War and oil embargo sent prices up 4x overnight, causing gas lines and recession. The 1979 Iranian Revolution cut just 4% of supply, but prices doubled and panic set in. In 1990, Iraq's invasion of Kuwait doubled oil prices again. Even smaller attacks like the 2019 drone strike on Saudi oil facilities caused the biggest one-day price jump in years. The pattern, any instability in a major oil region triggers chaos in the market. Today's Iran-Israel tensions fit this pattern perfectly. Analysts warn a limited conflict could send oil to $150 a barrel. A full closure of the Strait of Hormuz, $200 or more, isn't out of the question. These aren't wild guesses, they're based on decades of hard evidence. Every crisis has made and broken fortunes. The lesson: be ready because history repeats. The stakes have never been higher. Here's how to play the chaos. Oil giants like ExxonMobil and Chevron thrive when prices surge. Owning them can mean big profits. Prefer diversification? Energy ETFs like the Energy Select Sector Spider Fund give you broad exposure in one trade. Want more upside? Look at oil exploration and production ETFs. They're more volatile but can soar in a crisis. Don't forget oil services companies like Schlumberger and Halliburton. They profit as producers ramp up drilling. But remember, this is a high-stakes game. Oil stocks swing wildly on headlines. Don't go all in. Start small, scale in, and always know your risk tolerance. Have a plan before the crisis hits. When others panic, you'll be ready to act. This is how smart investors turn turmoil into opportunity. Do your homework, stay disciplined, and don't chase the hype. The right moves now can build real wealth. Let's get tactical. So, what should you do right now? First, stay calm. Panic is your enemy. Watch the news like an investor. Focus on Iran, Israel, and the Strait of Hormuz. Review your portfolio. Trim sectors hurt by high oil and consider adding energy exposure. Build a watch list of stocks and ETFs and set your entry points before the crisis escalates. Don't make emotional decisions. Follow your plan. Remember, be prepared, not scared. Geopolitical shocks create both risk and opportunity. Stay informed, act rationally, and you'll be ahead of the crowd. Now get ready, because the next move is yours.